instead of just fire roasting. Deskin it to help it get much more off easier. Not a problem. That's going.
So teamwork.
How do you want to cut the carrots? You want to tornado them?
No, Chef.
Why not? I can tornado them. Oh. Oblique?
Let's do it.
Oblique cut? Tournée? How about we do oblique? Or you want to do slices? You want to do bâtonnet? You want to do julienne? You want to do baton? Tournée? I'm doing oblique. You can do whatever you want. Whatever they are, though, they need to be consistent. Same size because they're going to cook at the same rate.
So any way we want, as long as it's the same consistency, right?
Same, cook the same rate. You have to cook it. What's all about knife cuts? Cooking at the same rate, right? There's that. Our risotto's going still nice. Green beans. This is blanching right now. How do you know when they're done? Taste it. Ooh, that's good. So you need to stop the, so it's cooking, right? Stop the cooking. It's still there. What if you took it out and put it off the side?
Still going to be cooking.
What if you did something like that?
Still cooking. Carry over cooking.
Carry over cooking. You need to stop the cooking to keep locking the green. Shock them.
Shock them.
Shock them there.
Shock them well.
All right, the next
Shock
big.
them good.
So there you go. They're all out. I knew that. So that's, we'll let them sit here for enough to stop the cooking. That's blanching. That's blanching. That's shocking. Draining's next thing because you don't want to leave it in the water too much because they're going to absorb it all back up. Blanching in there. Shocking. Stop the cooking. Draining. You'll see the lecture notes. It's called blanching, shocking. Next thing you know, once they're cooled off, we'll be draining. We're taking it out. Go back to the risotto. Perf pans work great. Browning off my bacon. So, it comes with bacon and peppers. You want to throw something else in there? Go for it. There's a recipe where you add shallots and pecans. We don't have any pecans in the kitchen, I don't think. But that'd be really good in there. A-shift, I put a half a shallot in there sliced. But somebody diced my shallot and I didn't want to dice shallot. Brown up your bacon nice. Oh shoot, I still got 46 and a half minutes. Brown the bacon nice. All right. I am now going to add a little bit of that saffron liquid in there. Not all of it, just a little bit. Turn it yellow. Saffron in the risotto.
You put the saffron in
the chicken stock. Just it got dry. It absorbed it. You add more stock. It absorbs. Add more stock. It absorbs. Add more stock. But if you don't start tasting towards the end, it absorbs it and it overcooks it. Mushy. Oatmeal. Oatmeal. That's one bacon. That looks nice. So if we add some shallots, that's what we throw in there. Nothing there. No, we're not going to worry about it. That's okay. If you want to throw in some shallots and julienne onion or something, all nice and hunky-dory. So that's going. If you want garlic, now. When the bacon's crisp, then off the heat. And let it sit. Alright, so the garlic can go in now. Off the heat. Let it cook there off the heat.
Because you don't want it to burn.
You don't want it to burn. If you kept it on cooking, it burns. So off the heat, as it cools down, I'd throw it in maybe now. If you chopped it fine. Because it's still hot in there. Vicy carrots. Even level on your pan. Alright? I'm going to walk over. Picture? Yeah? I'm going this way. Enough to coat the bottom of the pan on carrots. This is the trick on it. You can do all kinds of amounts of dish with it, but you cannot do a big fat layer of carrots when doing this dish. enough to coat the bottom.
Because you're filling it enough
Right.
water.
Right. We could, we could put in a little bit more in regards to right there, but no more. Now we're gonna glaze them, known as blanche blanche versage à la blanc. I think white braise. We're gonna braise it without coloring it. Okay. So just enough to cover the bottom. You need to season it. A little bit of salt, a little bit of white pepper, salt. I'll put a little sugar in there. What's the sugar for?
Glaze.
Okay, there's a two-finger pinch. Another two-finger pinch, which is, what is that? So about a fourth of a teaspoon. A little bit. The more you put in it, the more sugary they're going to be. It's not about a syrup all over it. Just a little bit. Give it a nice glaze. A little bit of butter.
Chef, would brown sugar work just as well as white sugar?
Butter would be just as much, yeah, it works quite well, and it helps the glaze a little bit with it. But then it's not about the sweetness. It's going to give a little sweetness to it. It's about the glaze. A little bit of butter. What is that? Maybe a tablespoon and a half. Water. I don't know how much. Enough to go up halfway up the carrot. Depends on your size of pot. So that's where it amounts. Halfway up the pot. Or halfway up the product. That looks pretty good. And do I need to go back to risotto? Here we go. What's that?
I still can't fold those lids.
That's what you hear in culinary school. You're going to learn. So, going backwards. Okay. Half sheet, right? Fold it in half. Fold in, open in on the bottom. Fold it again. All right. Open in on the right and on the bottom. Fold it again. Everything on the bottom. The folded ends are on the side. Okay? Just like that. Go to your pot halfway into it. That looks pretty good.
Don't tip the tip, Chef.
No, I don't want a tip on this one. I don't want it to steam as much. You can cut up for one here. There. I have my hole. Put it on medium heat, let it simmer. It's going to evaporate. We'll come back on the demo on this one. It's going to evaporate when it's done. It's going to have a nice glaze on it. There's going to be moisture is going to be gone, but it's going to have a little bit of glaze to it from the sugar and the butter and a little bit of the water. It's not going to be completely gone. That's going. Going back to risotto.
What other kind of vegetables would you want to do that with?
What's that?
What other kind of vegetables?
Hard vegetables. You could do the squash.
No, the brown sugar squash.
Brown sugar and squash would hold up very well, and it still holds the shape. You could do the parsnips, you could do the rutabaga, you could do a turnip. We did the turnips in the other class. And carrots. You could do celery.
You could do pumpkins before you...
Pumpkin, you could do it the same way?
Yeah, pumpkin
Yeah.
for pumpkin pie.
Could do it that way. Pumpkin for pumpkin pie, I'd almost roast the whole thing.
Just roast it.
Yeah. Hear the moisture? Am I there? All right, I'm going to add more stock to it. Still have, that was 4 ounces. I've slowed down on the amount of stock that I've added. All right, I have plenty here. You have your tasting spoon. There's no salt in it. I'm going to go up to it. You want to try the risotto, come up and try it. Don't reach this side, reach over here.
Your risotto done?
Well, no, it's not done. Try it. See how chewy it is still. Stick to my teeth. There's no salt on it. You don't want that. Still need to cook it. Slow, stir. Slow, stir, slow. Chewy. Chewy. Oh, my green beans.